Thank you for joining me. In this video, we will cover how we can heal our lungs through Qigong. Now, this particular Qigong will be good for any condition that you are suffering from that are affecting the health of your ability to breathe in and breathe out, whether that's coughing, asthma, emphysema, or it can just be an overall sense of dryness in the lungs, like long COVID that is taking a long time for the fluids and phlegm to come out of the lung tissue. This practice will help anything related to your lungs. It also helps your skin. The traditional name for this is the Lung Pai Dao Gong. I learned this from my Shifu Wang Feng Ming, stemming all the way back to Grandmaster Ho Yao Zen. There's 3 parts to this practice. The first part will be opening the posture, opening the channel, and opening to the connective tissue, to the organs, literally the lungs. The second part will be moving that qi into the channels, the meridians, to the organs and out while we chant the healing sound for the lungs. And the third part will be actually hitting the organs, the chest, and the meridians of the lungs to waken them up. Let's begin. Begin with your feet hip or shoulder width apart. Sit down as if you're sitting on a bar stool. That'll help take the physical tension out of your muscles, some of the wear and tear off of the joints, and return it to this phenomenon we call in internal arts the Qua, which is really this archway connecting our inguinal folds to the body in so many ways through the connective tissue that holds and really is the shock absorber of the body. So allow yourself to just feel as you sit down, noticing this inguinal fold coming in. Just play with that for a moment as you relax the rest of your body. And find that place where it feels comfortable for you. Now let's begin with the first phase. So open your arms, raise your arms up. Don't want to overextend the arms out, but you don't want them to be floppy either. You want that in-between place where there is power in the arms, but not too much. Same with the palms. Open, not too much, but with a sense of relaxation there with it. Extend the arms outright as I sit in this posture. Connect to the channel of the lungs that go from the tips of the thumb all the way into the upper chest. The beautiful thing about this practice is over time you will gradually feel that in your body. Rest, relax, and allow the body, whatever tension it's holding, comfortable tightness, bruising feeling, just let go as you hold the posture. Now we'll move to the second phase. Lower the arms down so the palms face each other in front of you. Open the center of your palm, we call Lao Gong. Sit on that bar stool. And now what you're going to do is when you breathe in, lift not just the arms up, but also the whole body. And as the hands come in, arms come in, the whole body sinks. Whole body movement. Feel the connectivity like one big band moving throughout the body. From the hands to the chest, to the whole body, moving in this very connective way. And now I'm going to add the healing sound to practice as we expand and contract here. Feel the vibration of the sound penetrating whatever part of the body first, and eventually it'll take it deeper into the lungs. Now do the sound just quietly. Make the posture with your mouth, but no sound comes out, just breath. Let that penetrate deeper inside you. Now we'll move to the last part of the sequence. So there's many ways you can do the actual Pai Da, the hitting part. You can use your hand like a cup, cupping up and down the arm and the chest. You can use a light fist, hitting too. You can clap, slapping, anything like that works. If you don't have what I have here, which is essentially just a bag of rice. Now there's special Chinese herbs, a formula that is used to help stir up the blood and the qi in these channels to help strengthen the lungs. But if you don't have that, you'll use. So I'll show you what you can do with the rice bag first. So begin, you want to just hit the chest. There's a couple different ways to hit the body. In Pai Da, you can hit so it springs off, which is how a lot of beginners do it. But then the more impactful way is to hit and let it stay there so the vibration goes in deeper, like so. Typically hurts a little bit more. But if this is your first time doing Pai Da, just start with what feels comfortable to you. You don't have to overdo it. The idea is to stimulate, to open through hitting. hit the center chest. I'm not going to do it because of the microphone, but the center chest is also very good. Up towards the collarbones. I'll demonstrate the channel part with just my hands, just a light fist, starting at the top of the chest and going down the inside of the arm. This is the channel pathway. Really hit the folds of the body too. You'll notice like towards your shoulder, more tightness, or the elbows, typically a sticky area, or the wrist. Make sure you do both sides. So I'm applying that first technique of the bounce. Noticing that my right elbow is a little bit more sore than the left. So a little blockage there that I can work with over time to help release and open up. It's all connected. When we have pain in one place, it typically has an association to an organ. In this case, the inside of the elbow typically goes to the lungs or the heart or part of your digestive system. Boom. And shake it out. And then very importantly, at the end of the practice, just come back, what we call Wuji, standing meditation. Close the eyes and just notice how you feel after doing this practice. This is a way to condition your chi, obviously your mind and the body and that connection. Hopefully you feel a new sense of yourself, a subtle or maybe not so subtle change. May you have healthy, strong lungs, body, mind, and spirit. Thank you all for tuning in today. Have a blessed rest of your day.